Alright, welcome back to Chain Soldier, anime review, episode number 8. We're here reviewing the penultimate episode of season 1 for Chain Soldier, which is called, if I can get to it here, Deathmatch, Aoba, Excite. We have like 3 different battles going on here. First, let's talk about basically the Himari and her sister, where they're basically, well, her older sister basically still got her clothes sliced last episode. And it seems like her younger sister's about to be killed by the Shuki. And then she rewinds 5 minutes. And her clothes are automatically fixed. And pretty much basically thanks to rewinding several times. And clearly at one point we see basically Himari's special weapon. Which is put under her hair and unleash a bunch of guns from it. And they find the person looking for, and of course they rewind, and of course they find exactly where she is, and of course take her out. Meanwhile, though, we have Shushu and Monica Riel's character. Shahara. Yeah, Shahara. Where they take on Kuki and her Shuki. And at one point, basically, like, her Shuki basically, like, use operation, let's use the S formation on them. They're like, what's this formation? Shushu shrinking down to the size of an ant, go inside basically the Shuki's mouth and basically rip it apart. And of course, also, the other one basically proceeds to slice his belly, and, well, they finish that. Meanwhile, though, we have Tenka taking on Yuki's sister in a really, like, all over the place. This is going to take a lot of the episode. While the commander proceeds to take on the Shuki that's there. And at one point, it seems like the Tenka has a shot to take out basically Yuki's sister. Take out Io. And take out Aoba. Yeah. About to basically take her out, but she realized though that Yuki would be very sad that basically she be gone. And she's like, I can take care of myself, but thank you for taking Yuki's feelings into account. Yep. And then the Thunder Gods show up. Yeah, they basically, I forgot to mention they appeared last episode, where one of them basically like was kind of a tub. It's Jiru, who's voiced by Rachel Messer. And they also have one appears in this episode. And it's Shiku. Yep, she appears here too. And she's voiced by Maggie Flockney. Yeah, she technically made a debut in episode 5. And, well, they're here and they're basically, well, they're basically about to wipe the floor with everybody, about to kill everybody. And it's a shocking cliffhanger when they showed up and, well, about to kill Io. And they think, oh, they're on the same side. No, they're not. They're 2 different factions. Seems like, anyways. But great episode. Well, in case you're curious, so do we see nudity? Yes. Himari's sister, Yocho, did show basically one of her breasts when her alpha was sliced in half. And then got fixed. After that, there was no more nudity. Oh, by the way, at one point, basically, Yuki does transform at the being title of the whole episode. So apparently, off screen, Kyoka proceeds to free him, and then he transforms to take on basically, well, the one-horned Shuki, who basically is back to his normal self. And he's like, stay away from my sister. Yeah, shows the fact that he's going to end the season on a high note. But overall great episode. I almost forgot to mention that part because, you know what, I forgot to mention last week. My mistake. So, and by the way, this episode covered, believe it or not, this is quite surprising. This episode covered 7 chapters. Yeah, it covered chapters 34 to 40. You're like, really? Yeah, it did. This week was like seven chapters. Next week's only 5. And if you're really curious, what is the most recent chapter been released? The last chapter I read was chapter 140, but apparently 141 has been officially been released. Mm-hmm. It probably just came out. Mm-hmm. So you might be thinking, like, is there enough material for a second season? Yes, and the next episode will finish up the Hidden Village arc. Yep, it will, and then move on to probably starting up basically. Now the thing is, like the current arc, basically. Now this arc itself, the Hidden Village arc, is only like 18 chapters. Yeah, which for the season is the longest one, and it will not get this length for quite a while. I would say the fourth most recent arc is one of our longer ones too. This one's like 17 chapters. The most recent arc of the series. The Shangri-La arc. That's been going on. Well, they have updated it, but I think this has still been going on since chapter like 107. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's also Nay, where she briefly appears and prays everybody's safety, and that's the episode. Yep. So yeah, that's particularly a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not dislike button. Well, next up basically is gonna be Comic Corner, and that's Progress Midnight. Well, look up tomorrow. I got no new anime tomorrow, so I'll be able to get done the last 2 anime, no problem, which are basically just going to be Fairy Tail and Case Closed. Okay? Be next video. Bye.